What's up, y'all? This is Brave, and I'm back for another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is Season 8, Episode 2, and let's jump right into the review. So, we start this episode off in the middle of the mayhem, aka Carlos's messy-ass podcast tour, okay? Because at this point, he's brought out Sonny as well as Moses. There's a few things that I want to point out. I'm not about to go word for word what they had a conversation about, but there are just some things that I picked up on. First things first, Sonny, why are you so defensive, number one? And number two, why do you have to answer every question? Even when things were posed to Moses, she was still like jumping in trying to answer. It was giving she runs that relationship, first of all. Secondly, Mel, you can tell she was trying to keep her composure, but she wanted no parts of this, and she was clearly uncomfortable. But, you know, she had to put on a brave face for the audience because she's like, ha ha ha, this shit is really messy, okay? Like, there is no other way to describe this entire situation but messy. Now, one thing I want to point out is that Moses said that he never moved on from Destiny. I mean, not he never moved on. He never broke up with Destiny. He didn't break up with this girl. They just kind of left it in the wind, and he just continued to move on. Because according to Sonny, he was dating other women by the time he got to her. Do I believe that? I mean, I feel like he was honestly dating other women when he was with Destiny. But we don't want to have that conversation. Because it's crazy that he can show up now for Sonny, but he was MIA the entire relationship with Destiny while she was filming this show. Knowing that, you know, that would be a part of her storyline and she dating this man, he was never there. I think they did like a FaceTime call one time. Maybe once. But nonetheless, when it comes to Sonny and Destiny's relationship, I feel like Destiny was reading it as they were having a friendship, and Sonny was reading it as I'm just doing my job. Because as a producer, talent comes and goes, and also your position comes and goes. Okay? As a producer, if we want to be completely honest, because it sounds like Sonny stopped working with this show when Destiny's season was over. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds to me, honestly, like Destiny wasn't giving y'all nothing on the screen. When Destiny got cut, her producer got cut as well. That's the vibe that I'm getting. But y'all let me know if y'all think that happened. I think that Destiny was way too trusting of Sonny. Sonny, you keep saying that, you know, you didn't break no happy home up. You didn't. Because they weren't even together. But the entire situation, the scope of the situation, it looks really messy. It really does. Now, my question is this to Carlos, though. So, Carlos, why did you make Sonny a part of the cast? Like, at what point did you reach out to her and be like, oh, I heard you married Moses, who used to date Destiny. Come on, be a cast member. I just want to know how that conversation went. For her to fully decide that, oh yeah, I'm going to become a cast member. Was that always Sonny's goal? This shit just too weird. Now, another thing I want to point out real quick is the fact that everybody loves to point out the fact that Destiny is unstable. Like, one thing I want for Destiny this season is to really get her coins up and invest her money well. Because everybody make it seem like she don't know how to handle money, and she always borrowing some money from somebody, okay? And speaking of that, because Moses was the one who said that Destiny was unstable or whatever, she was worried about the wrong things. You know what it's giving me? It's giving me that Moses is looking for a woman to take care of him. He is looking for somebody to take care of him. Sonny is the fool to do it, and Destiny couldn't afford to do it. Because Destiny's money was always funny. So he decides to hop on over to Sonny, who could possibly put some money in his pockets. That's the vibe that I'm getting. But y'all let me know, because I feel like Moses is giving user. But let's go ahead and move on, because we have the Scott brothers. They decide they're going to go see Martell. Now, for some reason, they are more upset that Martell went to go talk to a blogger than what he did to Mel. And that's a problem for me. Now, I will say, I was with Marcel when he was like, I'm here to see the house. I'm here to see Martell's new rental, because we already know at this point, you're not going to get any type of apologies out of Martell. That man is not going to budge. He just is in this revengeful, vengeance is mine mode when it comes to Melody, and it's ridiculous. Now, y'all, one thing that this scene taught me was that everybody hates the fact that Mel has supporters who will buy her shit, legit buy her shit, and make her so much money. Because I don't understand how the hell the conversation went from Martell being an asshole and deciding to talk to bloggers to then going on about Melody and her fans. I'm like, how the hell we get here? And Marceau is like, they can buy all the shirts and make her a millionaire and blah, blah, blah. It sounds like you're hating. It's some hate up in your blood, baby. I'm not understanding why you still mad that Melody is selling t-shirts and yours don't. Maybe you need to come up with better designs. Maybe that's what's going on. That whole conversation was so weird to me. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and move on, because we see Stormy. She goes to see Kiki. Now, y'all got a question. Why is Kiki in the same house that she was in last season? Because last time I checked, her husband, Amin, they were at the storage unit trying to put stuff in storage because they were moving. So that way their son can get a better opportunity and a football scholarship. Where'd that go? I'm confused. I don't understand how we just went back to the same house. I said, that's that same kitchen. When she was over there having hot flashes. I'm trying to understand how we still here. But whatever. Kiki, she wants to talk about the reunion. Baby, ain't nobody mentioned that reunion, okay? She feeling some type of way because what's her name? Tisha brought up the fact that she paid for a date for her husband and blase blah. Girl, who cares? Let's talk about you and that blogger. Let's talk about you and the blogger. Now, y'all, I have no idea what exactly happened with that situation, what blogger she talked to. Not really sure, because I do not follow any of Love and Marriage Huntsville drama outside of the show. Unless it's really big news. But here's the thing. Kiki goes on to explain how she was feeling some type of way at the Houston trip. And not only did she feel a way about her cousin and how she was being treated, but she felt some type of way about Mel. And he felt like the only person who had her back was Stormy. Alright, fine. But why is Kiki lying on her mama? Talking about I confided in my mama how I was feeling, and then my mama took it to the blogger. Listen, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. If her mama was Wanda, we would believe it. We would absolutely believe that there's a possibility that Wanda went to a blogger to spread some gossip, right? Because Wanda has done it before. But Kiki, we've never met your mom. You've never had her on the show. We don't know anything about her. So it sounds crazy when you say that your mom was the one who talked to the blogger. Now, one thing I will say is Stormy was trying with her. Girl, just tell me the truth. I'm your friend. I'm still gonna ride for you. Just tell the truth that you decided to talk to a blogger and you was wrong for it. I feel like Stormy was trying to help Kiki save herself. But, baby, it was pulling teeth. It was a waste of time. But we're going to go ahead and move on, y'all. We have Kimmy. She links up with Tisha. Tisha talks about how they just went on this family trip to Africa. I said, oh, he let the family come this time? That's nice. Considering the last time Marceau went to Africa, y'all wasn't around. But nonetheless, Tisha, she is feeling some type of way because Sonny shows up. And I'm like, well, hold on, Tisha. Don't take on Destiny's beef just yet. Because you don't really know both sides of the story. Okay? Now, Sunny, she comes in. is very nice. What's her name? Kimmy ends up thanking her because the producing team was really supportive when she was going through chemo and all of that stuff. And here's the thing. Tisha is feeling away. I mean, she calls Sonny trifling so many times when it comes to this Destiny situation. And it's like, but you were Destiny's producer. Right. She was Destiny's producer, not Destiny's friend. Like, I think they're forgetting that Sonny being a producer, that was a job for her. In the TV industry, you're hella replaceable. Okay? So, her becoming really cool with Destiny, that may have been a way for her to get more information out of Destiny. Because, as we all recall, Destiny will be tight-lipped about her own situation, but be all up in somebody else's mix. You know what I'm saying? Sonny, she feels like, we wasn't really that close. I wasn't really her friend. I chose falling in love with this man versus a friendship with Destiny. And honestly, if you want love, you're going to choose love. Like, be so for real. Like, if that's the man she chose, baby, that's who she chose. Whatever. Now, I am not on Sonny's side at all. Like I said, this whole thing is extremely messy. But the way Tisha was talking about how, this is unprofessional and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, but is it unprofessional? Because Destiny was no longer on the show. She was no longer a producer on the show. Like, even though their timeline was complete bullshit, I cannot hold that against her to be like, well, this is so messy. You weren't being professional. I'm sorry, but her relationship with Moses has nothing to do with her professional life as a producer. It really don't, if we want to be technical. Also, the fact that Tisha is going so hard about how, you were her producer, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, but here's the thing. How much did she really have to produce with Destiny? Because I just recall Destiny being on the show. That woman went through a whole divorce, couldn't talk about it, right? Even when she was dating Moses, we got nothing besides that one FaceTime call. Because she was so busy worried about what the hell Martell had going on with Melody. So, I feel like if anything, Sonny had the short end of the stick when it came to being a producer. Because Destiny was giving nothing. Okay? So, I just feel like another thing is that it's so telling how Moses was able to show up for Sonny and not Destiny. Like, y'all don't think that's weird? Like, I don't know if him and Sonny had like a master plan to get on this show or what. But it's so strange that he never showed up for Destiny, but he can show up for Sonny. That is so weird to me. But nonetheless, so Sonny feels like she has moved on from the job working for Love and Marriage Huntsville or whatever. She was already off the show for like a year before her and Moses even talked or whatever. I just honestly feel like, and they're not saying it, Carlos isn't saying it, that when Destiny got let go, Sonny got let go as a producer as well. Because honestly, that happens in TV. Hell, it happens in the NBA. When you think about it, if a team makes it to the finals and they don't win, the coach gets let go. Same thing for TV. If your person is not producing and they're not giving up the content that we need, we're going to drop you as a producer because it seems like you don't know how to do your job to get that person to really put their business out there. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So, I just feel like when it comes to Destiny and Sonny, I do think that they should have a conversation, sure. But really the conversation needs to be had between Moses and Sonny. Because I'm not understanding why everybody's going so hard about Sonny did this and Sonny did that. When no, Moses, the man, is the problem. Hell, he didn't even break up with Destiny. Like, that man just said, all right, I'm moving on, I'm doing me. That's crazy. Like, am I the one who feels like Moses needs to get a little bit more heat and not all sunny? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. At the end of the day, y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I feel like Sunny was only cool with Destiny because it was her job to be cool with Destiny. I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like as a producer, you gotta be cool with these people, get to know them, get to know their story. But like she said, she chose herself in the situation. I can't even knock her for that. But one thing I will say is that she won better than me because Tisha had called that girl trifling too many times. Okay? Like, Tisha, relax. Don't nobody want Marceau dusty ass. Okay? And also, again, why is everybody bringing up Destiny's lack of funds? Because even Sunny was like, I helped her pay for stuff. I'm like, damn, Destiny, please get your funds in order. Now, y'all, let's go ahead and move on to this last scene. We have Mel. She is in dance rehearsal, and she invited Kiki to come by. Now, you can tell that Mel is off of her completely. Like, she don't want nothing to do with Kiki. Kiki starts off with these apologies and goes into the Houston trip, and Kiki is still going on about her mama did this, her mama did that, her mama should have known better, blase blah. Baby, Mel ain't buying it. Not a little bit, not at all. Like, Stormy tried to buy a little bit of it. Mel ain't having it at all. So, Mel is having a Shawnee O'Neal moment because it was definitely giving thank you for your services. Because, baby, Mel had that EP hat on. Okay? Talking to Kiki. Like, Kiki, you leaked this information, and now you're about to get dismissed. It is what it is. Like Mel said, God bless you on your journey, Kiki. Kiki, you fumbled the bag. And I don't even know why you did that, but girl, you are your own worst enemy. Y'all, that was the episode. Let me know what y'all thought about it. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you in my next review. Bye, guys.